Good morning, friends, followers, my subscribers, my fellow YouTube creators, my army of Trevor. Thank you all very much for continuing to support me on this channel. It means a lot. But if you're watching this video right now and you've not yet subscribed, why not? It's free. And it's Thursday morning, ladies and gentlemen, if you weren't aware. Yes, the weather is still a little bit shitty outside, so I'll have to find out what I'm going to do today with my son. Hopefully something. Might go to the park, chill. We'll see. Anyway, I've already started off my day with the Soldier On cup of coffee, and I'm relaxing. Yes, thank you to all the emails last night. I had quite a few conversations last night. Wow, I mean, things are heating up massively, and I'm really, really pleased the direction and the way things are going, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really pleased. And I've actually been able to, for the first time in months, have a clear mind with no bullshit in it and sit down and start finishing off bits of a publication that I'm putting together. So yeah, you need to get rid of all the stuff in your mind to be able to sit down and focus. It's about having equilibrium. We can just relax and go, I now have the time to do something that I wanted to do for a while, which I've been putting off. And it all helps. Right. So what's going on in the world of mayhem? Well, as I will normally say, every story I discuss this morning, I will put a link in the description of the video so you can see where I got the information from. It seems that a doctor, I've got her name here, Dr. Catherine Wu, is on the cusps of actually developing a cure for cancer. Now you're probably thinking, wow. Now I looked into this. And I'm like, okay, a cure for cancer. Okay, why has it not been done before? Well, there's many, many different types of cancer. But it's called cancer. Okay, so there's different types of cancer. I'm not going to go through them. The throat cancer and the breast cancer, testicular cancer, liver cancer. There's all different types of cancers, right? But it comes from a disease within the body. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not qualified. But the world, the planet has been funding cancer research for about 50 or 60 years. Now, listen to this. Last year alone, the UK funded cancer research by 415 million. Now, that's what it was funded with. That's not public donations, which takes you over $1 billion. 2022 to 2023, it was funded by 719 million. Just by the UK. Now, globally, between 2016 and 2020, that's only 4 years. Globally, nearly, $24.5 billion was invested in cancer research. Now, I'm no genius with maths. What's the research for? Wages? Come on, someone tell me. Yeah, but the equipment cost. Yes, but once the equipment's bought, ready? Once the equipment's bought, you don't have to buy it again, do you? No, you don't. You don't have to buy it twice. You may have to update it every 5 or 6 years, but you don't have to buy it again. You've already got your labs. You've already got your scientists. You've got your ornithologists. They're all there. You're paying their wages. So where's this money go to? Now, come on, tell me. Someone tell me. It's an absolute con, because whenever Catherine Wu comes up with a vaccine for cancers, it's going to be astronomical prices and no one's going to be able to afford it apart from the elite. Just my opinion, okay? Just my opinion. Comment below, let me know what you think. If you're an ornithologist out there, keep up the great work. Yes. Will this Catherine Wu, who's a Nobel winning prize ornithologist, when she's on the cusps of finding the vaccine, will she die with a disease unrelated? It was just happened to be that, you know. Yeah, I'm just saying, listen, it's just a habit that maybe I watch too much Jason Bourne. I'm just saying, okay? Just my opinion. What else is happening? Well, yesterday I told you that staff in the Home Office had defaced the birth certificate of a Jewish man. Well, it turns out that was slightly incorrect. It was 99.9% correct. So what's happened now is some, doesn't say all, some home office staff have been suspended because they defaced the birth certificate of a Jewish baby. The father's birthplace was Israel, and apparently they scrubbed it out. They scrubbed out his birthplace because he was Israeli. Now, that just goes to show you that our Home Office is not being run people with British upbringing or British qualities. We've let in too many people that don't care about the British system. We've let in too many nasty people that are in control of the Passport Office and in control of the Home Office. And probably in control of the Ministry of Defence, the Civil Service and Downing Street. It is what it is, people. You know, don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Right. Now, many of you out there, I'm sure you've all got your own homes. You've already bought them already. But some of you are first-time buyers. So let me explain to you, the first-time buyers. Do you know to buy a house in Swansea will set you back £195,000 for a first-time buyer? Now, in Edinburgh, it's £346,000. Plymouth, £225,000. Sunderland will only set you back £147,000 for first-time buyers. Sheffield, 202, that's a lie. Sheffield, £222,000 for first-time buyers. Leeds is £246,000 for first-time buyers. Newport, Wales, £240,000 for first-time buyers. So, Edinburgh is one of the dearest. Now, I haven't mentioned London. We know that's astronomical prices. But one of the dearest places in the UK for first-time buyer is Edinburgh. Shocking. Right, what else is happening? Right. Now, I've got people on my phone that I speak to on the odd occasion. I will send a message. I'll keep people in the loop of some things that are going on. One of the individuals I have on my phone, and I think he's a great journalist, is a guy called Mark Nichol, who is the defence editor for the Daily Mail and the Mail on Sunday. Well, Mark has been sitting on this for quite some time because he's not a cavalier journalist. He doesn't just throw shit out. He does a lot of research into it. But he has been called in front of the Afghan inquiry because he keeps things. He is a very good custodian when it comes to notes and keeping things. Well, an ex-Special Forces, an ex-SAS soldier had confessed to Mark that he had carried out executions to unarmed Afghan men while working abroad in Afghanistan. Mark didn't know the full story, so he sat on it. This was in 2017 because the wording wasn't correct. And I get that. The last thing you want to do as a well-respected defence editor is to throw your special forces onto the bridge, onto the whatever it is, because you've got things wrong. So anyway, so what has happened is this. An SAS soldier has stated to him that in 2017, when they were working abroad in Afghanistan, they would actively seek out targets. Now, I don't know if the words were used correctly, but the thing is, and I want to point this out to people watching, whenever you go out on the ground, prior to you deploying from your base, your FOB, whatever it is, you get intelligence briefings. You're told which individuals are high ranking, which individuals are high profile, who are your targets, which individuals control the Taliban, who are the ones we're looking out for. Now, whenever you're out on the ground in that type of hot pursuit, seeking to kill or capture these well-known terrorists, and you have their montages with you and you know who they are, high profile terrorists, 9 times out of 10, will not carry weapon systems because they know it makes them a target. Now, to word this correctly, if I'm out on the ground and I come across the leader of the Taliban, there's many things cross your mind. Do you bring him in for questioning? Do you arrest him? Do you capture him? Do you bring him back for interrogation, exploitation, to get information from him? If you're a high-ranking commander in the Special Forces and you understand how the things work in Afghanistan, do you now in the middle of a contact exchange with weapons, with enemy forces, exchange of gunfire, do you decide to engage and kill that guy, bring him back and capture him? Or do you think, well, we brought the last one back in and he's now been released in Lash Nagar, he's back on the battlefield. Everyone we bring in gets released. So there's loads of things going through your mind. Do you put the lives of your men in jeopardy by going forward and capturing somebody to bring them back in? Or do you eliminate the threat? So I would never put all my sort of things in one bowl, all my eggs in one basket, and say what I would do, because it's down to the commanders on the ground at that time, what they deem is necessary in order to achieve their goal, achieve their mission, come back successful. So it's a very thin line on the battlefield. It's very easy to sit back and judge. It's very easy to sit back and read the paper and scroll through people's YouTube channels and say, well, I made a decision, I was going to, oh, they did that wrong or they did that right. Unless you're that guy or girl on the ground with enemy bullets coming towards you and you're taking casualties and people are dying, only those commanders should be able to make those type of decisions in that type of a circumstance. So that's all I'm saying. If you're going to confess murder to a defense journalist, then you're doing it because maybe you're struggling to sleep at night, you're struggling to come to terms with what you've carried out, and maybe you did it intentionally. Just my opinion anyway. But listen, everyone, have a wonderful day. And if you're looking at the thumbnail of this, it's me angry on the right, and it's Mark Nichol, the defense journalist, on the other side, clearly the left, in it. Anyway, yeah, just remember, don't judge everyone because someone's actions. We all do what we do for a reason. Anyway, listen, take care, people. Thanks for supporting my channel and have a wonderful day.